We estimate there's about 100 to 200 Backrooms games and Backrooms-inspired games out there. But there is one game that stands out as a masterpiece. One of the first Backrooms ever to be released all the way back in August of 22. No one since has ever been able to replicate the feeling you get when you play this game. Escape the Backrooms, even though it's a masterpiece in our eyes, isn't by any means groundbreaking or innovative when it comes to gameplay or game design. It's just that the game gets everything right. From the level design, puzzles, animation and movement, it does an incredible job in every department. If you break the game down to its bare bone, it's a simple co-op horror game where you walk through level to level, solving various puzzles. So what is it that makes Escape the Backrooms arguably the best Backrooms games out there? Let us tell you why.
Oh my god, this...
Let's get the most obvious reason out of the way, the level design. And not only the level design, but the sheer amount of levels this game has. The game offers over 30 levels, and they each have their own unique design and environments. To mention a few, from a creepy hotel, an abandoned neighborhood, being underwater, being over water, going underground, to seeing green grass and blue skies, or even attending birthday parties, to being at an arcade with a leakage problem. And this is just a third of the game. The level design makes the game feel unique. It makes the game feel surrealistic, alive, and what we love most about the game, it makes the game 100% unpredictable.
Okay, so we don't go that way.
Every level in the game comes with a unique puzzle you need to solve. And here lies the second part of what Escape the Backrooms gets right. In every level, you will be presented with a hint of what the goal of the level is. The game does a perfect job balancing how much the hint gives away while still making room for you to figure out what the hint actually means. This perfect balance makes the solving of the puzzle enjoyable. It also leaves you with a constant sense of direction, and by that we mean you never really feel lost in this game. There's never any wandering around waiting to stumble upon whatever item you need or switch to press. Even if you don't exactly know how to solve a puzzle, the hint you get will give you enough to know what you are looking for. The result is a game that never gets boring, never feels stale, and never requires you to walk around forever, hoping to be lucky.
We would have just
Stopped and waited for us.
just seen a crest fall down screaming. Just a slight before it disappears into the distance.
Wee! Fuck me! Too far! Bye! Now, we cannot forget what the Backrooms is all about, the liminal space. Liminal space is the uncertain transition between where you have been and where you are going, leaving you with a sense of unease, uncomfort, and a feeling of being lost. Even though that is scary in itself and is what the Backrooms is all about, we do appreciate that the game took it in a different direction. Even though it absolutely has the liminal space element in most levels it has to offer. Is Escape the Backrooms a horror game though? Well, of course it is, but is it scary? Maybe not as much. The game has its moments where it's scary or intense, but it does seem the game has more focus on puzzle solving and teamwork rather than jump scares or truly terrifying moments. And then there are the puzzles themselves. No level has the same puzzle you need to solve, which keeps the game feeling alive, and it keeps the gameplay from becoming stale. The puzzles comes in all sorts of varieties, from the simpler find the exit or push the switches type of puzzles, to finding pieces of a code or playing a bit of hide and seek. The combination of amazing level designs with fun and varied puzzles makes Escape the Backrooms fundamentally a great game to play. And this alone would be enough to make it one of the better Backrooms games out there, but it doesn't stop here. Then you have the variety of monsters the game has to offer. In this game, you will find the more common Backrooms entities like the Smilers, Skin Changers, and the Bacteria, as it is to be expected from any Backrooms game. In total, there are over 20 different entities in Escape the Backrooms. Some more dangerous than others, but we honestly don't want to spoil this part for you, so we'll just leave it at that. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me! Fuck you up again! Stupid game!
Is Escape the Backrooms a perfect game though? No, of course it's not. There are some things that could have been improved. This might not be something everyone will agree with, but the death animation being a fixed animation where you explode into several body parts gets a bit stale over time. We do wish they could make it more of a ragdoll effect so it would look different depending how you died. But as it's a fixed animation every single time, it takes some of the fun out of it as a spectator. But this might also just be a result of playing Lethal Company that does have this ragdoll effect, which makes spectating players dying hilarious. There is also a pretty annoying bug as a spectator. When you spectate someone who gets killed, your camera gets locked onto that player and you can't change which player you want to spectate. Are you really unlucky that you'll be stuck watching that pile of body parts for 10 minutes? It's not a game-breaking bug, but it's pretty damn annoying. Other than that, there are some glitches here and there, but at the end of the day, this being the only critique we have of the game tells you everything you need to know about the quality of it. Overall, what makes Escape the Backrooms the most well-made Escape the Backrooms out there is that it makes the game fun and exciting by creating a great fundament with the level designs and puzzles alone. This just shows the game doesn't need any fancy gimmicks to make the game fun to play. All you need is fun puzzles to keep you entertained throughout a level and the excitement of wanting to know what is coming up next. Every new level you enter feels like a reward for completing the last, and it never disappoints. Never during a playthrough do you enter a level that is a major letdown or that feels like a step down in quality.
I see it.
Yeah, it's standing right in front of us, but it doesn't do anything. Pussy! Fuck!
No, it doesn't do anything but butt.
It took our group of 4 people almost 10 hours to complete Escape the Backrooms. For a $7 game, that is a lot of game for your money. And in our case, this was 10 hours of constant fun and entertainment. In all honesty, I think our whole group would want to play this game forever. Eventually, we came to a point where we almost dreaded the thought of a certain level being the last level of the game. But as it is, everything comes to an end. After playing Escape the Backrooms, we have played a lot of other co-op Backrooms games, but no game has ever managed to give us the same feeling as this game. We don't want to go too deep into it, but we feel that might have something to do with most new games focusing too much on introducing a new gimmick to the genre, instead of just creating a game with good fundamental gameplay. Now, there are some good contenders out there that we do hope will dethrone Escape the Backrooms as the best Backrooms game. We really do. If we would mention 2 games that you should be really excited for, we would have to mention Level Unknown Backrooms and Backrooms No Return. Though we could also mention Level 0, a Backrooms experience prototype, as one of them. But time will tell if they will succeed, or if Escape the Backrooms will forever be the greatest Backrooms game ever made.